My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Hey folks, back again. This will be a short one because I think I might have talked about this before. If you've watched a number of my videos, you probably know that George Orwell, I believe, is more than just an author. He was a prognosticator. He, in many ways, was a prophet, in my opinion. And so many of the things that he talked about have come true. And I think that there are those people out there that utilize the writings of Orwell, Ayn Rand, and some of the great thinkers of both history and of modernity in order to create a methodology by which they are able to subjugate others, whether that's on an individual to individual basis or on a societal level. And in an era where there's cameras everywhere and Big Brother is watching. And it makes me contemplate where things are going, both for us as people and for the larger and larger groupings and humanity in general. And if you've read my Powers of the Earth novel series, not a lot have, you know that I believe that society as a whole is not going in a good direction, and that we will eventually reach a point where we collapse. And it worries me as a father and a grandfather and just as a human in general. But one thing that Orwell talks about, and I think it's really on point. Orwell says, they fear love because it creates a world they can't control. Orwell isn't just talking about romantic love, not just talking about familial love. He's all the way talking about love for mankind. There's some videos out there on the net of really basically Orwell on his deathbed. And he's talking about how worried he is about the directions that things were going in the world. And this is post World War II. And Orwell had tuberculosis and then got emphysema and mean, medical science of the day couldn't do much for him. And so he invited these folks to come in and talk to him and put it on film. And he talked about the things that he had learned and discerned and realized about most of the world's folks that move into leadership positions and do so not because they care about other human beings, but because in general they are narcissists. I mean, you look at just about every president that we have ever had, and the core of their psyche is narcissistic. And it's scary to think about, because that's not just here. Let this guy in a wheeler go past on the trail here. He's not supposed to be in here. Jeez. This is for walking only. People drive past here to park in a parking spot, and I understand that, but anyway. He's probably a narcissist too. But you look at folks that are running other countries out there, and you're like, oh my God, the whole world is literally being run by people who are severely suffering from mental, debilitating issues. And if you remember the TV show House, where the guy's a doctor and he deals with the strangest diseases and patients and whatnot, and he says everybody is a liar, which they are, of course, to a certain extent. And then he had this one patient in there who was a severe narcissist. And she was literally using other people by pretending to love them in order to control them. But of course, she didn't really care. And it makes me worried about the people that are in charge of the planet, right? If the planet is being run by narcissists, and it is, what chance do we have? And of course, the response to that is not much in the long run, right? So I worry. And I try to counter what those narcissists create in society by putting out as much love and caring out into the world as possible. And it will take a significant number of people doing that in order to counter the effects that are created by those with narcissistic tendencies. Love. It's the only power that we have that can accomplish it. You want an end to war? Love. You want an end to economic degradation? Love. You want an end to pollution and degradation of the environment? There he goes again. Love. All right, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go have a very nice conversation with the guy on the wheeler. With love in my heart, letting him know he is not supposed to be riding his wheeler around in here. Anyway, I'll chat with you all later. Bye.